Welcome back to my channel Liberty Old Coin, and today we're diving into something that might completely change the way you look at the ordinary objects around you. Because sometimes the smallest, most overlooked items can quietly carry a story of surprising worth and hidden potential. First up, imagine reaching into an old drawer, maybe one you haven't opened in years, and pulling out a single coin that looks worn, slightly dull, and completely ordinary at first glance. Yet somehow it feels different, like it's been waiting for this exact moment to be noticed. This story is about one specific coin, just one, the Australia $2 Elizabeth II coin from 1988, a piece that many people have held, spent, or ignored, without ever realizing that it could carry far more significance than its face value suggests. Back in 1988, Australia introduced this $2 coin during a time of national celebration, marking the country's bicentenary, a historic milestone that honored 200 years since European settlement, making this coin part of a much larger story tied to identity, heritage, and change. The design itself is powerful and symbolic, featuring an Aboriginal elder created by artist Horst Hahn, representing cultural respect and recognition, while the reverse side carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, linking the coin to Australia's place within the Commonwealth. What makes the 1988 version especially interesting is that it was the very first year this $2 coin was ever released, replacing the older paper note, which immediately gives it a sense of importance as the beginning of a new era in Australian currency. Now think about this. First-year coins often attract serious attention from collectors because they represent the origin point, the starting chapter, and over time, that historical importance can translate into real demand and rising value. Even more exciting is the fact that certain versions of this coin can have rare characteristics, such as minting variations, slight design differences, or exceptional condition, all of which can dramatically increase how much collectors are willing to pay. Picture someone casually finding this coin mixed in with loose change, not realizing that depending on its condition and rarity, it could be worth far more than just $2, especially if it has been preserved well over the years. The metal composition, the golden color, and the distinct size make it stand out, but it's the story behind it, the year, and the historical significance that truly give it its hidden strength in the collector's world. Collectors often search for coins like this in uncirculated condition, meaning they were never used in everyday transactions, and when a 1988 coin like that appears, it can instantly capture attention and drive its value higher. There's also something emotional about owning a piece like this, because it's not just money. It's a physical connection to a moment in time, a reminder of a major national celebration that shaped the country's modern identity. Over the years, as more coins get lost, damaged, or worn down, the number of well-preserved 1988 coins naturally decreases, and that scarcity is exactly what fuels the excitement and pushes prices upward in the collector market. Some dedicated collectors are willing to pay impressive amounts just to secure a clean, high-quality example of this coin, especially if it stands out among others in terms of sharp details and minimal wear. In the right condition, this single coin has been known to reach values that climb into the hundreds and even approach around $1,000 depending on rarity factors, collector demand, and overall presentation. That possibility transforms the way you see it, because suddenly it's no longer just spare change, it's an opportunity, a hidden asset that might have been sitting quietly in your possession all along. And the most fascinating part is that coins like this don't always reveal their value immediately. Sometimes they wait, sometimes they travel through different hands, until finally someone recognizes what they truly are. So the next time you come across an Australia $2 Elizabeth II coin from 1988, don't rush past it. Take a closer look, because that one single coin could hold far more than you ever expected, turning an ordinary moment into an unforgettable discovery. Next coin today, we are diving deep into a coin that has been hiding in plain sight for far too long, the 2005 Australian Elizabeth II $2 coin. This isn't just a piece of spare change. It is a historical artifact, a piece of art, and most importantly for you, a potential goldmine sitting right in your pocket or old coin jar. We are going to tear down the misconceptions and reveal the true, jaw-dropping value of this specific coin. While everyone is chasing the fancy colored coins or the latest commemorative issues, the savvy collectors know that true value often lies in the standard issues from specific years. And 2005 is that year. To understand why this coin is so special, we have to go back to its roots. The Australian $2 coin was first introduced on the 20th of June 1988, designed to replace the paper banknote of the same value which simply wore out too quickly. The man responsible for the stunning reverse design was a talented artist named Horst Hahn. His vision was to create an archetype of an Aboriginal tribal elder, a powerful and respectful nod to Australia's ancient heritage, featuring the head and shoulders of the elder, the Southern Cross constellation, and native grass trees. This design was actually inspired by a drawing by Ainsley Roberts of a man named Gwoya Tiungaray, also famously known as 1 Pound Jimmy, which adds a deep layer of historical storytelling to every single coin. Now let's look at the face of the coin, the obverse. This specific 2005 coin features the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the renowned artist Ian Rank Broadley. You can identify it by the initials IRB, inscribed just below the Queen's bust. This is the mature, regal portrait of a monarch who had reigned for decades, and she is depicted wearing the Girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, a family heirloom with a history as rich as the coin itself. This specific combination of the IRB obverse and the Horst Hahn Aboriginal Elder reverse makes the 2005 $2 coin a masterpiece of numismatic design, a snapshot of a specific era in Australian history that is now forever frozen in metal. But design alone doesn't make a coin valuable, it is the story of its creation. In 2005, the Royal Australian Mint produced a staggering 45.5 million of these standard $2 coins for circulation. Now, on the surface, that sounds like a huge number, and it is. This high mintage is exactly why so-called experts will tell you this coin is worthless. They look at the raw data and stop there, but they are wrong. That 45.5 million number is only half the equation. What matters more is how many of those coins have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition over the past 20 years, and that number is far, far smaller than you might think. Let's get to the part you have all been waiting for, the current market value. And I want you to pay very close attention because this is where we separate the dreamers from the doers. The vast majority of 2005 $2 coins you find in your pocket, the ones that are heavily worn and circulated, are only worth their face value of $2. But we are not here for those coins. We are here for the hidden gems. According to the latest numismatic data, a 2005 $2 coin in certified mint state 66 condition is currently valued at $11.30. If you move up to a flawless mint state 68 grade, the value jumps to $18. And for the absolute cream of the crop, a nearly perfect mint state 69 grade, the current market price is $28.60. These are your current reality checks, and they are already a 1,400% return on your investment. But that is just the beginning. We haven't even touched on the ultra-rare versions. The Royal Australian Mint also produced a very limited number of proof FDC fleur de coin versions of this coin for collectors. Only 33,520 of these special proof coins were ever made, compared to the millions of regular coins, making them significantly more scarce. A proof coin is struck on specially polished planchets with polished dies, giving it a mirror-like finish that is absolutely stunning. These coins are not found in circulation. They are preserved in mint sets, and their value is exponentially higher than the standard business strikes. They are the crown jewels of the 2005 series. And for those of you who want to reach the absolute peak of coin collecting, we have the gold-proof version of the 2005 $2 coin. This is not a typo. The Mint issued a gold-proof FDC variety as part of the 2005 end of WWII 60th Anniversary 6-coin gold-proof set. The mintage of this specific gold coin was an incredibly limited 629 pieces, with a total mintage limit of just 650. Struck from 15.88 grams of 99.99% pure gold, the intrinsic melt value of the gold alone is astronomical, but its numismatic value as a collector's item pushes its price into the thousands and thousands of dollars. We are talking about a coin that commands a 5-figure price tag at major auctions. Now, what about the future? Where can the maximum value of this coin go? The answer lies in a single event that changed the world of Commonwealth numismatics forever, the passing of Queen Elizabeth II in 2022. Her death instantly transformed any coin bearing her effigy into a piece of world history. We are now living in the era of King Charles III, and the Queen's portrait will never be placed on a newly minted Australian coin again. This transition creates an immutable supply dynamic. The mintage of the 2005 $2 coin is fixed at 45.5 million, and with each passing year, more coins are lost, damaged, or degraded. The number of high-quality, uncirculated specimens is shrinking, while global demand from collectors is exploding. Think about the macroeconomic trends. As digital payments and cryptocurrencies continue to rise, physical coins are slowly being removed from circulation. The people who do save coins are becoming more educated, more sophisticated, and more focused on quality. The 2005 $2 coin is perfectly positioned to benefit from all of these trends. It is the last of the high mintage standard issues before the mint started pivoting heavily towards colorful commemoratives. In 10 years, a Mint State 68 2005 $2 coin that sells for $18 today could easily be worth $50, $75, or even $100 as it becomes a key date for type collectors building complete sets of the Aboriginal elder design. And this is where we introduce the game changer, the X factor that can multiply your coin's value by 100 or even 1,000 times: minting errors. The 2005 run is a treasure trove for error collectors. We are seeing incredible examples hitting the market, like the 2005 $2 coin with a double rim error, where the coin was struck with such force that it created a secondary rim. These errors are freakish anomalies that the Mint never intended to release. A standard 2005 $2 coin is worth $2, but a certified 2005 $2 double rim error in great condition can sell for hundreds of dollars because it is a one-of-a-kind conversation piece. Every time you look at that double rim, you are seeing a mistake that makes it unique. Let me be very clear about the maximum potential. While a standard high-grade 2005 $2 coin has a solid future, the real money is in the errors. I have seen Australian error coins from the same era, like the famous wavy baseline 20-cent error from 1966, command prices between $250 and a staggering $4,000 depending on their grade. Your 2005 $2 coin could have a similar undiscovered error. It could be a double strike, a coin struck more than once. It could be an off-center strike where the design is smashed to one side. It could be a clipped planchet where the metal blank was missing a piece before being struck. If you have any of these errors on your 2005 $2 coin, the value is not $2. The value is not $18. The value could easily be $500, $1,000, or more. You need to look at your coin right now under a magnifying glass. Let me give you a concrete example of the explosive potential we are talking about. After the Queen's death, news reports surfaced of rare $2 coin sets that skyrocketed in value, with some individual coins becoming worth up to $6,000. That is the power of combining a limited supply with a massive emotional and historical event. Your 2005 coin is part of that same wave. It represents the final years of the fourth portrait on a classic Australian design. When the Royal Australian Mint eventually retires the Aboriginal Elder reverse for a new design, every coin featuring this artwork will become an instant classic, and the 2005 will be remembered as a pivotal mid-series date. So how do you capture this value for yourself? First, you must check your coin's condition. Do not clean it. Do not rub it. Cleaning a coin scratches the surface and destroys 90% of its collectible value. Handle it only by the edges. If you think you have a high-quality coin, you must get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A certified and graded coin sells for many times more than a raw, ungraded coin because the buyer knows exactly what they are getting. The cost of grading is an investment that pays for itself the moment your coin is placed in that tamper-proof holder. Second coin, Australia $2 Elizabeth II coin 2013, is one single coin that carries a powerful story, a unique design, and a level of collector demand that continues to grow as more people begin to recognize its hidden strength in the market. This coin was created in 2013 to celebrate a major royal milestone, the 60th anniversary of the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II, making it not just currency, but a commemorative piece tied to a historic global event that collectors deeply respect. Wikipedia. What makes this coin instantly different from ordinary coins is its striking colored design, featuring a crown with distinctive purple rings, something rarely seen in circulation coins, and a feature that immediately attracts attention from collectors worldwide. Coinsindustralia.com. The reason it was made goes beyond money. It was produced to honor history, to capture a royal legacy, and to give people something physical they could hold to remember a defining moment in modern monarchy. Now here is where things become even more exciting. Not all 2013 coins are the same, because this release includes special variations, including a limited coronation edition with a much lower mintage compared to regular coins. While millions of standard coins were produced, the special coronation version had a significantly smaller release, with under 1 million coins entering circulation, making it far more desirable to collectors. Coinsindustralia.com. And when demand meets limited supply, something powerful happens in the market. More and more people begin searching for the same coin, increasing competition among buyers who want to add it to their collection. Today, thousands of collectors across Australia and internationally are actively looking for this coin, especially the colored coronation version, because it stands out as one of the most recognizable modern Australian collectible coins. In online marketplaces, auctions, and collector groups, you will constantly find buyers waiting, watching, and ready to purchase this coin the moment a high-quality example appears. That growing interest means one simple thing: this coin is not just being collected, it is being chased, and when something is chased, its value naturally rises over time. The current value of a standard 2013 coin in excellent condition can already climb to around $40 to $50, depending on how well it has been preserved and how sharp its details remain. Coinsindustralia.com. But when you move into the special coronation version, the numbers become even more exciting, because collectors are willing to pay significantly higher prices for cleaner and rarer examples. Some high-grade coronation coins have been seen reaching values well above $100, especially when they appear in near-perfect condition with strong visual appeal. Coinsindustralia.com. And then comes the most powerful version of all, the rare collector edition with a special mint mark, a version that takes this coin into a completely different level of demand. This rare variation has been reported to reach prices between $440 and $650, driven purely by scarcity and the intense desire of collectors to own one of the limited pieces. News come. Just imagine holding a coin that looks like everyday money, yet has the potential to reach hundreds of dollars simply because of its design, history, and rarity. This is exactly why so many people are now checking their coins carefully, because they understand that something small can carry unexpected value if it has the right features. The history behind it gives it meaning, the design gives it identity, and the limited supply gives it power in the marketplace. And the number of buyers continues to grow, from beginner collectors to experienced investors, all of them searching for coins that combine beauty, story, and rarity in one piece. Over time, as more of these coins get lost, damaged, or removed from circulation into private collections, the remaining supply becomes tighter, making each surviving coin even more desirable. That is how a simple $2 coin transforms into something much bigger, something people are willing to compete for, something that holds both emotional and financial appeal. So if you ever come across the Australia $2 Elizabeth II coin 2013, especially the purple coronation design, take a closer look, because that single coin could place you in the middle of a market where buyers are already waiting and ready to pay impressive amounts.